Hello my dear friends, today we are going to understand about scale. So in research, when we do hypothesis testing, we use two types of technique over there, that is parametric technique and non-parametric technique. And in these two techniques only we use these type of scales. So what are these scales? We are going to understand one by one. So when we talk about parametric technique, we use interval and ratio scale, and when we talk about non-parametric technique, we use nominal and ordinal scale. Okay, so what are these scales and how do we use them? So we are going to understand. So when we talk about nominal and ordinal scale, see, these two are discrete scales. Now what is discrete scales? Here we always get whole values. We never get any value in points. But when we talk about interval and ratio, this is continuous scale. And in continuous scales, values may come in points. Okay, here we can get values in points. So, what are the examples of nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio? So, by using examples, we can get more clarity. Okay, so what is the example? What are the examples of nominal scales? Examples of nominal scales are categories, name, symbols, gender. These come under nominal scale. Any name, you can take any name that can never be in points. You can use any symbol, red, green, blue, any symbol, any house. So that is again nominal scale. It may never get in points. When we talk about ordinal values are very simple. That is order, telling rank. These comes under ordinal scale. And when we talk about interval and ratio, children always get confused in these two parts. What is interval and what is ratio, and what are the differences between these two? So the major difference, interval is not having true zero value, but ratio is having true zero value. Now what is this? True zero value. This is having true zero value. See, interval is not having true value 0. It means the 0 we calculate over here, that is not exact. Actually, that is not the real 0. Example, when we talk about IQ score, whenever psychologists decide that 0 to 20 will be coming in this category, 20 to 40 will be coming in this category. So what is 0? 0 to 10, if any psychologist or any scientist says that 0 to 10, so can you think that any student can have 0 IQ score? No. So here it means the 0 is not a true 0. That is only we assume. In a similar way, we talk about temperature. Temperature we may get in negatives also. We may get in 0 also. But do you think temperature can be in negative? Temperature is always there. Temperature can never be in negative. But we assume, because we have given one category, that if 0 above, this will be the scenario, and 0 if it is going down 0, then this is the scenario. Okay, in the similar way, another example we can use, that is time can never be 0, but whenever we do any experiments, any practicals, anything when we do, so we assume that t is equal to 0. But can you think that time can ever be 0? No, cannot be 0. We just assume. So here the 0 we calculate, that is not a true 0. But come to the ratio point. In ratio point, examples are distance, age, weight. Here if we talk about distance, like someone is asking, from your house you are going to school, and at that day you have not gone to the school and you are at home only, and someone is asking that how many kilometers you have traveled today to go to school from your house. What you will say? 0. And that 0 is a true 0. So I hope children you are understanding in a better way what is the difference between interval and ratio. In the similar way, weight. If you are not putting any weight can be 0, and then that 0 has a meaning and it's a true 0. So this is the examples. These are the examples of nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio. These two children get easily they understand these 2 points, but here they get more and more confusion. So I hope this particular video is going to help all of you to get more clarity between interval and ratio. Only one thing you will have to understand: interval, the zero we calculate, that is not the true zero, and here we have true zero, that is the absolute zero. That is the major difference between interval and ratio. So thank you so much, children. I hope this video is going to give more understanding on scale.